is This Week in Wrestling. I am Jennifer from Cultaholic, and joining me today is Sam and Ross.
Hello, woman with expressive face.
Every time.
Your face is so expressive, though.
It is so expressive.
So expressive, you'd forget your name.
Who needs a name with this much expression?
Not you.
Not me, apparently. Anyway, let's move on. It's fireworks night. Ooh.
No.
Yeah.
I know, I love fireworks, but I only like it now since I don't have
You
a
know
dog
what, right?
anymore.
I'm going to speak up here.
Yeah?
November the 5th is a special day for us, but Jen is saving it for the birthday section.
Just wait, everybody. You don't give the cake
No.
away. Ross!
I like to do things quickly.
No. I mean, you might not have any stamina, but...
Do you?
November 5th is a very important date for us. It is.
Don't say it. Well, wait, can we do the news first?
She's suppressing it until the birthday section at the end. She's making
We're
you
just gonna
watch
get
all the way
lumped
through
in
the
there.
end.
We're just going to get lumped in there with
No,
the
you're-
likes
He's going to
of...
ruin. He's going to spoil the birthday.
Don't.
The
No,
likes of-
Sam.
The
Sam,
likes
don't
of
you date Sam.
Sienna. Ooh.
We're better than Sienna.
Right, this is my show and it's my rules. So we're going to November the
On our
5th,
channel.
1994. That's a good point.
You
I'm sorry.
wouldn't be here if it wasn't for us, Jen.
This is so true. So true. But can we go to 1994, please?
Yes, you can.
First of all, and we'll go to ECW, November to Remember.
It really was.
It was for two moments especially.
One good, one bad.
Yes. One very bad.
One really, really
Yeah.
bad.
Yeah.
One horrifically bad.
It was. But we'll do the good one
Yeah?
first.
Typical you.
So basically, so a couple of weeks prior to this show, we had seen obviously the feud between Tommy Dreamer and Sandman play out, and this all kind of started from that Singapore Cane forfeit thing.
Hit me once more time, Daddy.
Well, he didn't say.
Please, sir, may I
that.
have another daddy? That's what
He
it
did
says.
not say
He
that.
did.
He said,
Oh, I've got a story for you, by the way. Someone let me know on Instagram that Rhino's called his boat. Bollocks, I've forgotten it, but it has the word
Rhino
daddy in there.
no, it does.
It does.
not.
Your pal Rhino's called
I'm
his boat
supposed to be
the
going on
something
that
daddy.
boat. I was
Yeah.
I was invited onto that boat.
The Rhino daddy.
The HMS Daddy. I'm not doing. I'm not doing it. Good carpets.
Anyway,
though.
yeah.
Anyway, so
Thick, lovely carpets.
lovely carpets. Anyway, so the Sandman. This feud between Tommy Dreamer and the Sandman, which was amazing, actually an amazing feud, was all being playing out. And then a couple of weeks previous, Tommy Dreamer would put a cigarette out, or Sandman cigarette out in his eye, therefore rendering him blind.
I've got an
And
interesting
Sandman-
tidbit, by the way.
The Sandman stuck with it.
Doesn't make you blind.
What? Cigarette
What?
in the eye doesn't
Fair
make you
I
blind?
work with a man who once upon a time was waiting for the bus, and a car drove by, and someone flicked the tab out the window, and it went straight in his eye.
Oh my
Wow.
god!
It was an
Jesus
incredible thing that
Christ.
happened to him. So he came into work with obviously an eye like that.
Yeah.
And he just went and had it drained, and it was fine.
Christ.
Waiting for the bus, and he got just straight in the eye. It's amazing, isn't it?
Wow.
That's nuts. Was
Drive.
he okay though?
Aye.
He can
Just-
still
yeah,
see.
He came in with an eye like that, like a bug. And
Then he went and
drained.
Why did
squeezed
he
it like
come
a big
into
zit
work?
in the staff
So
room.
he was waiting for the bus, wasn't he?
No, but why did he come into work with a big
That old
eye?
boss was an arsehole. This isn't name redacted, by the way. It was a place I worked before there.
That's crazy. Well, Godspeed, whoever. that
Godspeed
was.
to
Like,
James Rochester.
James, I hope you and your eye are okay. Anyway, so this happened, and you're saying
Sandman basically, he pretended he was really blind. So he went home.
answer calls
He
or
didn't answer calls. He walked everywhere when he had to leave his house with glasses on or bandages covering his eyes. He'd have people taking him groceries, things like that. And I think he tried to work some of the boys with it as well. It was a legit thing.
That's amazing.
And he got some people convinced. But
I love it when they do that.
Apparently he's a very intelligent man, Sandman, despite the fact he whacks himself in the head with a can.
Well, he's got the psychology down.
Yeah.
somebody put a link up. I think it was One Night Stand 2005. When he makes his entrance, he's stood there with the beer, and he's waiting for the music to kick in. And he smashes it against his head, takes a drink, and he's mouthing to this kid next to him, "How old are you? How old are you? How old are you?" The kid's 23, and he goes, "Right," and pours it down his throat.
Bless.
Responsible man.
I was going to say that's some fine adulting right there. But so that happened a couple of weeks prior, and then this was the Sandman. Well, it was Tommy Dreamer. Well, wait a minute. No, Sandman came in with his wife and with
Todd
women.
Gordon.
His wife
came out.
hardcore.
No.
he came out. He
He
came
came
out.
out,
with,
but he was like glasses stick the lot.
he
Like,
was helped to the ring.
It's
by
a
Todd
retirement
Gordon.
speech.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
he was going to retire in the
Uh-huh.
ring. They billed it as his retirement.
and like the thing is, like Tommy Dreamer cut a promo, I'm sure, like just before, like a week before or something, like legit, like I am going to wrestle for him, like
Yeah.
as his legacy. Like he felt really bad about it and stuff like that. But then, what would you know?
Well, Peaches came out, and then Woman Nancy Benoit came out, and then yeah,
That was
it all kicked off.
It all kicked off. Sandman. Well, did she not like hit Todd Gordon with the belt? No. Where am I going with this?
Where are
Can't
you going with
remember.
this?
Yeah, I don't know.
What happened?
Sandman knocks Gordon out.
woman
Oh,
had
that was
promised
it.
a
That
new.
was it.
She was going to get herself a new client.
That was it. And then Sandman took Todd Gordon out, and then it's all revealed like, oh,
He's not really blind
not
after all.
blind.
You're not
And
getting a
Women
new
was like,
client.
my new client is, in fact, Sandman. So there you go. That was awesome. But yeah, just I think the point of keeping kayfabe alive out with.
I feel like we've explained this
awesome.
happening in really concise,
Yeah.
really well, man.
Yeah, totes.
What a
Anyway,
mess.
the other event, which was awful, which happened at this, was the match between Chris Benoit and Sabu.
And it gave birth to one of the most famous sort of ring names, I guess, in wrestling history.
Mm.
The birth of the crippler.
It was indeed.
What are you doing?
Birthing.
Godly.
Birthing. But yeah, so this would basically be Chris Benoit would unfortunately, or well, Sabu would break his neck.
Yeah.
Taking
It was a backdrop.
Backdrop straight
Yeah.
on his head.
Lifted
One
him
of-
up and it went too fast or like over accelerated and he just straight down.
like an accordion.
Benoit apparently like really suffered badly after it. Like
Really?
he didn't want to wrestle and stuff. And,
Really?
Then they gave him the Crippler nickname and kept making him wrestle. And that was it.
Crazy. Do you know what's funny? Like I was like saying, like I'd remembered that Sabu had said a very inappropriate Benoit joke on Twitter, like fairly recently.
Sabu's
Been saying a
Twitter
And
lot
I
of
game
was
is
things
like-
awful.
recently, yeah.
Yeah, like I mean he's he's a lot to himself. As Sabu.
Did you meet him when he was at ICW?
Yeah.
What's he like?
Terrifying, like legit terrifying. He's just got this total presence about him. Like
Yeah.
I just like I couldn't. It didn't help that I walked in on Genie changing. Like, because they had their own. I know, right? Oh, it was just. I literally chapped the door and I was like, "Hello," like to go and say hi, and then she's standing there like, all ablaze, and I was like, "Oh, sorry." And then in my awkward, like social awkwardness, went to shake her hand, and she's like,
Oh no.
and she was just like, and then he was like. And I was like, I'll just give you 5 minutes. And then I was like, oh, I can't even do this.
This is how we do it in Scotland, man. It's fine. It's
Oh,
normal. Seen it all
honestly.
before.
I know, but all girls here. I was like that. Oh, no. But he's a terrifying individual.
I can imagine.
Yeah. But I've never really had the chat, like, got chat from him. So, but that's okay. I'm all right with that. But yeah. Anyway, that was my point about Sabu.
So he broke his neck on this day in 1994.
Grim. Staying with November the 5th, 2001, we will go to Raw. And this was the Raw where The Rock would defeat Chris Jericho to win the WCW Championship.
Become the last ever WCW champion.
Yeah.
That was it, because Jericho would unify it. And yeah, I don't know, the invasion angle's winding down. The title was pretty much defunct.
I mean, they were hot swapping that thing so much.
Yeah.
Like, it's sort of a meaningless thing, but I guess it's an interesting thing. Like,
Still
the last ever.
monumental in it because he's the
Yeah.
last ever.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
it just kind of seems like, because if my memory serves me correctly, in this Raw, Rock cut a promo on Austin, like before this match. So it was almost just like, because I watched it not that long ago.
Yeah.
And I remember just being like, why is he talking about Austin when he's about to have a match with Jericho for for the title?
Just burying
Austin,
that
Jericho.
was-
Austin was the leader of the alliance.
Yeah,
isn't
he's
he?
the
No,
leader.
but I know, but then I just thought like it just totally just the WCW championship.
I think that might
Like,
have
I
been
think they
on
must
that
have-
might be on purpose though, because
What
Jericho
do you
was
think?
like an outside dark horse, wasn't he, to win this entire. So it was a 4-man tournament when it was
Mm-hmm.
Jericho against Austin, and then Rock versus Angle, and then Jericho beat Austin, Rock beat Angle, and then Jericho beat Rock.
I don't know. I just remember thinking
And
at
Vince
the time,
McMahon
like,
went on the ramp.
but yeah. So no, you're right. It is monumental. I just always thought that was weird.
And also, Test defeated Edge.
become the new WWF Intercontinental Champion.
I'm just thinking about that Twitter account. Is Test still dead?
It's a tasteless Twitter account, that.
It is.
Love Test. It's great.
Do you?
Yeah, he's
I like
great.
Test too.
Are you a testicle then, are you?
Absolutely not.
What?
Is that what they call them?
Do you remember
That was-
Stacey Keebler? When Stacey Keebler was his manager, it's like, hello, testicles. The test fan.
I do not remember
Like
that.
2003, maybe.
Is this like the
2002?
Canaanites? Like,
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, that's terrible.
And then-
Oh well, in that case, Stacey, yes, I am.
Jen is a massive testicle.
Go on, give us the soundbite, Jen.
I'm not doing it.
Come
Go
on,
on.
we had a couple of sound
Nice and
bites
bright
last
down
week.
that camera.
No.
Say you're a
I
testicle.
didn't have any. so-
Say you're
Go
a
on.
testicle, damn it.
Go on.
No.
Nice and loud.
No.
Test. I am a testicle.
I'm a testicle test.
I'm proud.
Yeah.
Okay, Test, I'm a testicle too. Okay, staying again, November 5th. Oh, loads happening. But 2015. Oh, this is sad. This was the announcement that about Seth Rollins' knee injury, which Jonathan Coachman confirmed over Twitter. I actually watched this back, like just when I was reading these notes, and
Grim,
I
innit?
forgot how actual grim it is. Like it
Watching
just
the
goes,
leg bounce. Yeah.
That's what you get when he carries
Although,
an entire company on his back
the
for a
thing-
year.
The thing that annoys me about this entire how come Coach is the first one to break the news?
He worked for ESPN at the time.
Oh, was this when they had the relationship? Yeah,
This
'cause I
wasn't when he was
gonna
just an annoying arsehole on
say-
commentary.
because I was going to be like,
Don't you
I didn't-
defend.
don't you defend
Don't you
Jonathan
defend Coachman. He
Do
was
not defend
terrible.
Coachman.
Don't,
I
Jen.
prefer the name.
You do, but you also think that Coachman's horrible.
But
His arguing was just, it took away from the action in the ring. Go on. Be negative about one thing and make it Jonathan Coachman's commentary.
No, he wasn't the strongest.
he
but
didn't have the nicest selection of hats.
There you go, Jonathan. But anyway, he broke the news. That's
did.
what matters.
Yes.
And this was in Dublin, and it was grim. He was basically picking up Kane for a
He did like a,
powerbomb
they were
through
both on the
table.
top rope,
Oh,
weren't
God.
they? And he did like a
Yes.
somersault
Went
flip over the
to-
top.
wait, went to
Sunset
do-
flip,
or was
Sunset
it?
flip.
Yeah.
Or was it? And
Landed wrong.
it
But
was-
the actual tweet's quite funny because just Coachman himself, if he was reading this out or like typing it up like trying to be cool, last night in Dublin, IRL at WWE champion at WWE Rollins suffered right ACL/MCL/medial meniscus tears, out 6 to 9 months.
Then,
It's
of
the
course, he had an
IRL.
argument with himself on Twitter, which completely took away from the action.
I had an argument with
That
himself on Twitter.
That was a joke about his commentary.
Oh, I was going to say.
Never forget when Kevin Owens returned in Montreal, and it was a lovely moment. The crowd was going radio rental, and he sat there going, "Wow, he actually grew up from 35 minutes away from this arena."
Well-
and Coachman Cole said that, and then I'm just angry. Michael Cole said that, and Coachman replied, "No, it's actually 45 minutes away." As if that matters when
Well,
Kevin
this
Owens
is the
is
thing that
making a big
happened
return.
the other week on
It's like my commentary with Miller on WCPW.
the other week on 205 Live. Percy was sort of there. It was during a Mike Kanellis match, and Maria's on the ringside, and the match is sort of wound down into rest holds, and Percy just goes, like, Mike's wrestling, just setting up a load of stuff. It's all getting a bit interesting. He just chimes in a silent moment. Maria Kanellis was trained by Paul Heyman. Silence for about 5 seconds.
That's an
Somebody
interesting. I never
starts
knew
talking
that.
about
Yeah, that's a wee
somebody
fact.
somebody starts talking about someone else, and he goes, Maria Kanellis was trained by Paul Heyman. Brings it up 3 times until Nigel McGuinness goes, "Yeah, that's right, trained by one of the greats," and then they just carried on.
Oh, bless him. That makes
But
me
he just
like
brought
him
it up.
more.
But it was the exact same cadence. Like, he just had the line recorded and was just pressing a button.
Oh, wee lamb. Anyway, sorry, Seth Rollins.
Aye, sorry, Seth.
Sorry.
Completely forgot
He's
about.
back and healthy now. It's fine.
Yeah, he's fine now.
When did
He
he
got a
was
nice
was it
documentary out of it.
Money in the Bank, was it? He returned when I was at the Euros.
Yeah.
Good times.
Good times. Moving on to November the 7th, we'll go to 1985, and this was WWF The Wrestling Classic.
Ready for some rumour killing,
Right
Jen?
here, well, this is because
That's me rumour
legit.
killing gun.
That's awful.
My throat is knackered, otherwise I would have joined in there with you.
It's like the Peter Kay. What gun noise did you have when you were young?
Oh my goodness. Anyway, about this pay-per-view, which I was fooled. I thought the things that have been proven to be wrong were in fact truth. First being, I genuinely believe that this was the first pay-per-view in WWF history However, it was not. I know,
Nope.
wrong. Amateur. That was actually WrestleMania.
In some markets.
But this is the thing. So technically, it was the first like
Global. Well, not
Yeah,
global.
pay-per-view. It's the first pay-per-view only event.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
anyway, but that's a wee fact for you. And then secondly, I thought this was
Get
the
your gun ready.
first.
Get your gun ready.
I thought this. Don't point it at me.
He's about to kill the rumor. It's going to
I'll
come out your
point at
mouth.
the paper.
Right, looking at going it that way, and I'll angle the rumor this
It's
way.
angled at the thing on the paper.
Right. Okay.
Make it nice and loud, Ross. We want everybody to know the rumor is killed.
I believe that this was the first tournament in WWF history.
But
It wasn't.
rumor killed.
No, the actual first tournament. That was weird. The first.
I'm gonna start a series now called Rumor Killer on this channel, and I'm
I
gonna
told you.
I'm
You stood
gonna
on the spot doing
I'm
that
gonna
noise.
buy a gun and kill many rumors.
I like that.
Go to a
You could be
shooting
like-
range with like a little like representation of it in a diorama. Just kill it.
Anyway, this
What's another misconception about wrestling that everyone thinks is true? Just to give an example of how this show would work.
Well, Ross, I don't know how I'm going to break this to you, but it's not real.
Many people think wrestling's real. Well, it's not. Rumor killed. Bang.
Oh, Sandman was blind. That was a topical.
Oh, many
You
people
think
thought
Sandman was blind? He wasn't.
I like this one now. I'm on board. But anyway, yeah, this was actually not the first tournament in WWF history. That was King of the Ring, which took place that summer in July. So, but it was a house show, King of the Ring.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that technically was
The
the
first
tournament.
the first televised King of the Ring's great because you've got Lord Alfred Hayes.
Oh, I don't quite know
He's
what's
just trying
going
to
on
explain.
here.
And then he wins the match and he will progress into the next round. And it's just like that, like the entire time. It's like, and then when he gets to the end, he will be the King of the Ring.
He's
And
seen the latest OSW where what's it called? Smack of the Sun. Some VHS tape that he did back in the 80s, and it's Lord Alfred and the Bushwhackers in this dilapidated house, and the Bushwhackers are like doing renovation work.
What?
And Lord Alfred's just standing going, "Oh my goodness!"
there's a thing like 'cause they used to do loads of weird stuff. There's a thing in a gallery. I don't know if this is like something that actually happened because I don't know, but if you search on WWE.com Vince McMahon, like you've never seen him before, there's a gallery. And in that, there's 3 pictures from what looks to be like a Ready Steady Cook style program
No.
with WWE wrestlers. So there's
I
John
love
Tenter.
it!
There's John Tenter with this like massive cheeseburger, having like lost, and he's just like, and then Vince is just like, and then there's one where Vince is raising the Road Warriors' hands, and they've all got a burger in each hand as well. Like,
What on earth? I need to find that.
Hey, Brian Zane does that. Well, he used to do it, didn't he? Back in the day, his cookery things.
Love it.
I'd love to do a cookery show, mate.
So was I.
Let's do one, Jen.
Why don't we?
Let's call it.
can you smell what the Ross is cooking?
Yeah, smell what the Ross is cooking.
I love it.
Brackets with Jen.
I know.
And Jen. Anyway.
It's like Family Guy and Meg.
I love it. Anyway, so yeah, that was Junkyard Dog. Sorry, would go on to win that tournament, which was awesome.
No, who did he
Because-
defeat? Who did he defeat?
Oh, sorry, he defeated Randy Savage by count out.
What's that make you laugh?
I don't know. It's just like
No,
looking
but-
back, like Junkyard Dog defeating Randy Savage to win a major tournament.
No, but the thing
at
is,
the
like,
time.
I thought
He's
that
a
was
big
really
star,
'cause
to be
he-
fair.
Yeah, he was just so
Yeah.
over, and like,
It's just when you like go back, like now
No,
anyway,
oh, you
because
can't-
Savage is obviously so big. But
But there was loads of people, like, I remember, like, looking back at who was in that, who all got kind of big pushes from it.
Who cares about them? Imagine being Michael Hamley from Batvia, Illinois.
Oh, yeah! Somebody
What?
won a car! A Rolls Royce!
Imagine winning a Rolls Royce, going to a wrestling show, and going home in a Rolls Royce that belongs to you.
I wonder what
You
they
probably couldn't
Oh
afford
no, you don't
these-
even have to worry about
You
insurance.
don't
It's
need
America. You don't actually need insurance. It's just a courtesy,
You don't need
Over there.
insurance to drive in America. It's
and
optional.
you only need one license plate on the back of your car.
That's weird.
It is weird.
Weirdos.
Anyway, he won a car. I don't know what age he was, if he could drive.
What a place to be
What if
from.
he'd had
though.
a drink?
Imagine you being from Batvia.
Batvia sounds cracking.
I know, it sounds a
I
place
think
you'd
it's
come
somewhere
from.
I would be from. I don't know what Illinois is like though.
Where
Chicago.
Seth Rollins.
Oh, Chicago!
No, Chicago, yeah.
Into it. I'm there. I'm into that.
I mean, there's a lot more there than Chicago, but Chicago, Illinois, obviously. But
Right, I didn't
Yeah.
even know that. So yeah, I'll be from Batvia. I'm into it. But I wonder if Michael Hamley is still around.
if you're listening, give us a shout.
Well-
He crashed his Rolls Royce and died.
Well, this is like 30 years ago, so I don't know what age he was.
If he kept that car in good condition, it'd be worth a lot of money now.
Totally.
Definitely didn't. He put his Hulk Hogan stickers on it, didn't he? Depreciated the value. Try to peel them off, and it had made the all of the paint had faded around it. So there's just like a Hulk Hogan shaped darker patch of paint.
He was holding off until the year 2016 to sell that car. And then all of a sudden, that tape came out.
Oh no. Okay, so moving on to 1994, we'll go to Raw. And this is sad. This was the announcement that Randy Savage had left WWE.
Which is mental when you look at
Yeah.
the landscape of WWE now.
Yeah.
I think AJ Styles is older than Macho Man was here.
See, that's just crazy to even think.
It is, isn't it?
Like, really crazy. But this was like, yeah, it's actually sad because you can genuinely tell that Vince was like proper gutted
Yeah.
about this.
It was his fault, though.
Well, yeah. Well,
In
Yeah.
what sense?
Because Macho Man wanted to wrestle. Vince was like, nope, you're too old. WCW's making making waves off old fellas. We're not going to be like that. We're going to do this new generation thing with young talent. Sit behind the commentary table and do what you're told. You
The
prick.
man that gave us Savage Steamboat. The brilliant mind that gave us that, and he was told,
You're
"Go
too
away."
old. Sit behind the commentary table.
but like, it's, to be fair though, his contract had expired. But I mean, that's not to say that he wouldn't have been offered like you say, like a kind of commentary role or something
Yeah.
else. But he didn't take it.
He just wanted to wrestle,
Yeah.
which is fair enough.
Fair,
You
exactly.
Make your money while you can in that business, don't you?
But the kind of good news, I suppose, is WCW would take him on.
A month later.
Yeah, a month later. But I mean, like looking over like what Vince said, it was super like. Well, the one thing in it that he did say, he said that I would like to announce that unfortunately Randy Savage has been unable to sign a new contract with World Wrestling Federation. And then he was like, not unable to, rather come to terms with. And I was like, oh, that's
So that would be like, we're going to give you 100,000. Well, it wouldn't be 100,000.
Yeah.
Like,
It makes-
we're going
it
to
makes
make you a
Savage
comment.
greedy.
Yeah, but that's
Yeah.
it. It's like, it's as much as like Vince does go on to like actually genuinely sound like I'm gutted that he's going and I really do wish him all the best.
Yeah, you got to
He's
kick
got
him,
to get
kick him,
that.
though. You gotta get a
He's
little
got to
jab
get
in.
that wee jab
Yeah.
in there, and I was like,
He's going to the competition. That's why he did that. You would have known he would go
Would
It's
he
to
have
fine
known
though, because
then,
he goes to
though?
the
Would he have known
competition.
You have to guess.
But he
wouldn't
goes to the competition and it's all right for a while. Then he signs a deal with Slim Jim, and then they absolutely despise him. That's what happens. So not that Vince would know that, but sort of it didn't really work out for Macho Man in WCW
No.
after the first year or so, year two.
He did well. He was there right until
Yeah.
the end ish.
Yeah, but
It's
it's
just
just
a
sort of
shame.
like
Yeah.
they never did anything spectacular with him.
It's a shame because he never went back, did he?
No.
that was it.
Before he died.
It's
They
a
had a
shame.
TNA match though.
And he was in Spider-Man.
Yes, he was in Spider-Man.
Bonesaw McGraw.
He's absolutely class.
Is that his right name?
Oh,
I think it is, yeah.
I know it was Bonesaw.
Oh, there you go. 2017, we're staying with November 7th, but we'll go to SmackDown. This is kind of live, but this was because it was filmed in Manchester, so it was live to the people who were
in
there,
the arena.
Yes.
but it was aired later on. And this was huge because, for some people, it was huge. AJ Styles would win the WWE Championship against Jinder Mahal.
This is disgraceful, this.
And did you know?
Flippy little indie boy coming in and taking it off Jinder Mahal. Hard-working Jinder.
Did you know? And did you know, Sam?
Yeah.
On the most recent main event is where I sat here recording this today.
Yeah.
Jinder Mahal lost a match to Tyler Breeze via a roll-up inside 4 minutes.
I've got another one for you. Jinder Mahal's good. You go on.
No.
I'm
Don't
going to
you
resist
dare.
bringing up
Don't you
Oh,
dare, because do you know what? I really like him as a person.
he's a great person.
No, but I want to know him as a person. He's amazing.
He does seem like a good lad.
He-
He's a Drew McIntyre's wedding.
Yeah.
He just legit seems like the nicest guy. I was actually reading an interview about this then, because interesting enough, this was the first time that the WWE Championship had changed overseas, which I think is pretty huge. And Jinder's like a huge fan of AJ, and he was saying this in this interview, and there's actually a moment in the match where he tears up because he's like, this is huge because it's changing and it's overseas, and this is like something that people will talk about, and he genuinely was like touched by it. And I was,
or was it, there goes my payday, and he just fades off?
Sam, no.
No, I
Sound of silence. Just
I like
starts, he
Jinder because
sits
I
there.
watched Kenny did an interview with him.
Yeah.
And obviously Kenny has made it very well known that he didn't like Jinder as WWE champion, which is fair enough.
Yeah.
And Jinder was like, fair enough.
Yeah.
Which I like. I like when
did you see
wrestlers
the
have a bit of
recent
banter
sit
about
down they did with 3MB and Hornswoggle via iPad?
Yeah.
And they watched the WLC match.
Yes.
Oh, it's so good.
But
They just seem like properly up for a laugh, all of them.
Yeah.
I genuinely think they all seem like super good guys.
Yeah.
So, yeah. It is interesting to note that this was where Kenny McIntosh's GIF came from,
Yeah.
Yeah.
because he's now a
Thought
fully
was-
fledged GIF.
Thought it was important to make a note of this. Kenneth McIntosh was filmed having a crisis in the crowd, which
What?
fans of Top Gear will understand.
Which sort? Trouser Crisis.
Trouser crisis.
November the 9th,
Oh.
1997.
Did you know that this happened, Ross? Did you know it happened?
This is huge.
Bored of talking about this.
It's the turning point in modern wrestling history.
For those who aren't picking up on it, this was the Montreal Screwjob.
It's actually called the Incident in Montreal. That's what
Get your gun
WWE
out,
say.
Sam. People think it's called the Montreal Screwjob, but nuh-uh.
WWE refer to it as the Incident in
The
Montreal.
incident.
Rumor killed.
Well, there you
It's
go.
not. It's factoid.
It's a
killed.
fact, yeah.
I mean, what can be said
That
has
hasn't been
not
said
been said?
already.
Shall we give a rundown for anybody that
Yeah, go
somehow
for it.
has been under a rock?
So, Bret Hart had signed a contract with WCW.
Because Vince had told him, I'm never going to be able to match that amount of money. You go take it, Brett. You've been loyal to me. You do that. That's
Problem. Bret Hart was still WWF champion. Vince McMahon was scared that Bret Hart would go to WCW and do a Medusa in the bin.
right. Another problem.
Vince was having a show in Canada, a
Yeah.
place where Bret Hart cannot lose because Bret Hart has a small willy.
Yes, Brett would not lose in front of his home crowd to Shawn Michaels because he didn't respect Shawn Michaels enough.
Apparently, Bret Hart said, Vince, I can't lose in Canada because I'm too much of a hero
drop
and I
it the
can't
next
lose.
week."
I'll drop it the next
Yeah.
night on Raw. Vince said, okay, let's do that. And
And Vince went to a hotel room with Earl Hebner. Who else was it?
it must have been like Pat Patterson.
Pat Patterson.
But apparently
And
Triple H had a big hand in it as well.
Yeah, I've heard that as well. But basically, they worked out a way to have the match go as preceded, like Shawn and Brett had worked it out. And then at one point in the match, they're just going to have Shawn put Brett in the sharpshooter and pretend that Brett tapped. And then Shawn gets the belt, get out of Dodge, see you later, Brett.
Pretty much. That's kind of what happened.
And it didn't go well.
it
And
didn't
nobody
go
mentioned
well.
it again.
Nobody mentioned it again.
was just-
Kayfabe's alive and well. Brett didn't tear up the side of the ring and start smashing up very expensive camera equipment, spitting on Vince, punching him in the eye, writing WCW in the air.
Hang on. Wait,
Writing I heart you in the air and pointing at the fans.
It's all good. I used to do that trick. You
Led
remember
a
when you used to
mass
walk
exodus.
by school buses and go, elephant poo? And people would go, oh, isn't that
Elephant
nice?
juice.
Is it juice? We used to say
Elephant
poo.
juice. No, elephant
How does it?
juice.
Elephant poo.
Looks like I'm saying I
Elephant
love you.
juice.
Turn the sound off, everybody. Elephant poo.
Elephant poo.
Elephant juice.
Elephant juice.
Elephant juice.
Elephant poo.
Right, do it. Go.
Elephant poo.
No, it looks like poo.
Yeah, you can see the hard P.
Must be the Geordie.
Elephant poo.
I love ye.
Anyway,
Oh, pure love you, League.
the Montreal Screwjob was elephant poo. So there you go. That happened.
And believe it or not, there was other wrestling matches on that night.
There was, and do you know
There
what?
were.
Something that should be noted. It was Austin's return from injury.
Oh, from his neck.
Yeah. 3 months he was out.
with a broken neck.
Yeah.
Yep.
That paralysed him for a bit. That's
Yes.
miraculous, that.
That is miraculous, but that's because he's stone cold.
And also, I watched this show back the other day just to see the other wrestling that happened. Kane's match was Sin Cara. In that
this
it
where
was
they put
under
the-
red lights.
Yeah, they put the lights
entire
on.
match,
Oh.
Yeah.
which was bad because you couldn't really see what was
Couldn't
happening.
really see. Oh, but that was his,
Especially when he's red. Like, you're
Yeah.
going to see like little bits of black.
It's like Mankind was just dancing
like-
on his own in a dark room.
I love it.
Ooh.
But yeah, that was the incident.
God,
in
let's not mention it
Montreal.
again, shall we?
November the 10th, we will go to 2010, and this was Kevin Nash re-signing with TNA. Now, this was interesting because I went in to do research about this.
Did you give Kevin a ring?
No, I just googled it. But like I just googled it because I actually thought that he'd signed way later because he wasn't in TNA.
No,
Like, since
no,
this,
no.
apparently.
When Hulk came back and had all this creative control, you knew who was going to come a knocking.
No, I know, but like it says like so basically the whole story was like Nash's contract had expired in October 2010 and he re-signed. The rumour was that he'd re-signed on this day, but then he never appeared until he just never appeared back. And then the next time we saw him in a wrestling environment was the Royal Rumble.
This is because just before he was due to return, he thought, oh, I'll catch up with TNA, see what they're doing. So I slot back in seamlessly. And he saw Kurt Angle, who he was supposed to be aligning with, beat up the entire Fortune faction.
Yep.
So it was Bobby Roode, who else was in there? I didn't really watch TNA back then, me. But Kurt Angle saw them all off on his own. So Kevin Nash was sat at home with his wife going, what's the point of me going back if Kurt Angle can do it on his own? So he didn't go back. Instead, he rocked up at the Royal Rumble in 2011, made Matt Striker swear. And then in the summer, he ruined the Summer of Punk.
The Summer of Punk.
Yes.
Was so bizarre.
Was this before or after he did the shoot interview while eating ravioli?
Oh, with the heavy breathing.
Have you seen this?
Oh,
Yeah.
God.
He's just sat there like some guy interviewing him in a restaurant while he's going,
I think it was a salad.
Oh,
no, it's ravioli,
Is it?
definitely. Yeah, it's minging. 'Cause it keeps falling off his fork and it's just like slapping around by the microphone.
goodness, that's awful.
Must be hard being that big.
No, he's cool.
He got to be in Magic
He's-
Mike, didn't he? He's fine.
He's cool. He's a cool guy.
Have you spoke to him recently?
No.
You're laughing. That
I'm
means you
not.
have.
I've not. I'm
You're
just
good pals,
laughing.
aren't you?
No, he insinuated that we would become good pals, but
Oh, he pied you off.
pretty much, yeah.
So Kevin Nash is an arsehole.
No, I
He's
never
not.
said that.
Jen just said
Jen
that.
just said.
Oh my
Jen
God.
Louise
I did not.
2018.
Don't.
That certainly sounded like her voice there.
Richard definitely didn't
Yeah.
edit that footage to make it sound like it was Jen.
Yeah.
Can he do that?
I doubt it.
Moving on, November the 11th, 1999. This wee fun fact for you, actually. This moment, WWE.com have actually listed it as one of the 10 greatest moments in SmackDown history.
It is good.
And this was when Arnold Schwarzenegger would guest star on.
I have no recollection of this.
One of the first SmackDowns. Well, not one of the first few SmackDowns, I guess, because it started in August of '99. This is November. So Vince and Arnold did a bit in the ring with the WWF Championship, and Arnold held
Yes,
it.
his wee regular belt.
He had a film to promote.
Do you reckon they were ever going to try and get Arnie in for a match?
You would have thought they tried.
Oh,
Yeah.
totally.
Imagine the tag team of Vince McMahon and Arnold Schwarzenegger. I would die.
And Donald Trump.
No.
No.
Go on.
We'll upset half the viewership here, but he can go
It's all right.
away.
You can't put an umbrella away. Have you not seen the video?
No.
He gets up to the top of Air Force One and just like a toddler trying to hide something that they've broken, he just gets this umbrella and just goes. But he then leans through the door as if he's trying to put it down and just lets go of it. And then there's 15 straight seconds of this shot of this umbrella just rolling around the floor like that. Like he wouldn't even close an umbrella, just went
What?
just like dropped it.
Bananas.
Anyway.
Yeah, no, but like that, Vince and Arnold, that'd be super fun. I'd
Yeah.
love that. So basically, yeah, Arnold would have his moment in the ring with Vince, and then he would sit on commentary. And in the match between Austin and Triple H would then come out to have a wee square go with him. And Arnold.
Arnold, what are you doing here?
And Arnold Schwarzenegger would backhand him.
Oh, he slapped him.
No, it was proper backhand. It was brutal. And then, yeah, that was it. And then he picked up the belt again and was like, woo! It's super cute. I loved it. So yeah, more Arnold Schwarzenegger. I like him.
I like Arnie.
I'm really annoyed they didn't do a greased up handshake like with Vince, like they do in Predator with the Dylan, you son of a bitch. And then it's just 15 straight minutes of like vascular arms, like just grabbing each other. That would have been half an episode of SmackDown, that.
Vascular arms.
Vince, you son of a bitch. Smack.
Dear.
And by the way, the movie he was promoting was End of Days.
End of Days.
Which is Baron Corbin's whole sort of gimmick, isn't it?
It's his finisher.
Finisher, yeah.
There you go. Sadly, we do have a death. And
This one's
is
really
a
sad.
And this is a really sad death. So this was the 6th of November. Sadly, in 2003, Crash Holly would die at the age of 32. Yeah, he... What can you say? I think it's kind of well known that it was like a drug-induced theory.
Well, he choked on his own vomit and they
Yeah.
found alcohol and prescription medication by his bed.
Yeah.
So-
But that was a really sad loss.
Yeah.
Greatest hardcore champion of all time for me.
Just the comedy moments with him, like backstage losing the belt and his entrance music. I loved both the Holly's entrance music. It was great.
Yeah, Joe Tapper.
Yeah. So sadly, we lost him. However, there's birthdays.
And is well over £400.
You ready?
Oh, you ready?
I broke my bloody string.
You've not got one. Sam, you can have mine. Because you know what?
Oh, it's a balancing act. This.
I'm
I've got a
only
massive
wee...
head here.
Right, guys. I would like to kick off our birthday celebration with a huge first birthday on the 5th of November to Cultaholic!
A day I never thought we'd see at one point.
No, it's incredible, isn't it? We've made it to a year. It doesn't feel like
It
doesn't
feels
feel
like
like
10.
It doesn't. It feels like it's been no time at all. To
It
me.
feels like 10 years, Sam. 10 long years.
I mean, yeah, from the get go. Oh, this is really. From the get go, it's been a bit of a rough ride on it.
It's been a whirlwind, and we're finally here.
But yeah, more of a
1 year.
whirlwind than a rough ride. It's just been great, hasn't it?
Yeah. Thanks for sticking by.
Yeah.
I think it's
Tell your
amazing.
friends.
Let us, do you know what would be really fun? If everybody in the comments below lets us know their favourite Cultaholic moment
If
in
you
the
all,
past year.
if you could all sing "Happy Birthday" and tweet it to Jen.
Oh my gosh, yeah, I'd love that.
You thought you would react badly to that,
No,
didn't you?
and you should love it.
Do you know what? That would be really nice. If
I just
everyone
made her
could.
day.
You did. If everyone sings, I love how I'm getting all the glory on the 5th, but like everyone sing happy birthday to me.
We
But
wouldn't
I'll
be
forward
here
it on.
on this first birthday without you, though, Jen. I think you're the crucial signing that saw us through.
I've kept this afloat.
Yes, you are.
I am the mother of Cultaholic.
Yeah,
Because I'm a female.
you have to.
Ross is dying inside. He used to be the mother of Cultaholic.
Aww.
I was never the mother of Cultaholic.
Stepmom.
I can't take care of myself, never mind 4 or 5 other men.
Anyway, happy birthday, Cultaholic.
Yeah.
Woo! Moving on, who do we share birthday with? Also on the 5th, happy 31st birthday to Sienna.
Already found out at the start of the video when you
Yes,
wouldn't
you
tell us
did.
about the Cultaholic
I
birthday
know, but
to kick things off.
But do you not think it was such a nicer surprise?
It was, but all the hype,
Because
had
there was,
gone.
like, hats
My
and
performance
stuff.
in this video has been hampered. I'm doing well to keep this on.
Don't, you actually are doing really well. Boys, control yourselves.
My performance in this
No
video
more
has
birthday
been
cake.
hampered because I've always been thinking about talking about our birthday at the end.
Aww.
So just have to let you know that.
Hold on, I'm going to actually help you there a bit. There you go.
That's more stable. I like
There you
it.
go.
Also on the 5th, sorry,
Mine's
so
more
happy
like a horn.
31st, Sienna. Also on the 5th, happy 32nd birthday to Alexander Wolfe.
Ow.
Yay!
Sanity fame. Yep. Also on the 5th.
Oh, wow. Read this out in full. My
And read it
favourite
out with
birthday.
the most
I
dramatic
can't believe
voice
we
you can.
share a birthday with this man.
Most dramatic voice you can go.
I can't do a dramatic voice.
I can't
Okay.
do
Do
that. I can't
ironic.
do it.
Go on.
I'm not doing a dramatic voice. I'll just do it with the credit and respect that he deserves.
5-star wrestling legend and one-time real champion.
Start again. Do it in Stevie Aaron's voice.
On the 5th of November, the 5-star wrestling legend and one-time real champion,
Rail?
the English Lion, Eddie Ryan. 33 years old.
33 years young. We celebrate our birthday on the same day as Eddie Ryan. What a weird thing the world is, how things work out. What am I saying?
Fate,
I'm
isn't
just,
it?
yeah.
Fate. Well, happy birthday, Eddie.
Who's probably NXT UK champion right now as we record this.
I have no idea.
No idea. He was on the show.
He was in the Plymouth show, yeah.
I couldn't believe my eyes. But happy birthday, English
Happy
Lion,
birthday.
Eddie Ryan.
Moving on to the 6th of November. Happy 75th birthday to Ken Patera.
A big, strong boy.
Yeah, the Olympic weightlifter. And yeah.
Daddy.
Good guy. So, happy
Olympic
birthday.
daddy.
Also, happy birthday. Happy 32nd. Oh my goodness, he's only 32. Happy 32nd birthday.
No
on the
way, he's
6th.
only
I
32.
know, that's like,
He was on Gladiators 11 years ago, maybe.
that's crazy.
Just pluck that out my arse. It might be wrong.
Maybe. Happy birthday to Nick Aldis.
Current
Woo.
NWA World's Champion.
Yeah.
All right, good guy.
Mr. Mickey James.
And DTS. And all right, good guy. I like him. He's a pal.
I've met him. I was in the box
Yeah.
at St James's Park with him.
I met
He
him
also
at
sat and had a
WrestleCon.
drink with him at
Yeah.
WrestleCon.
Did I?
Well, yeah, I was there.
Beg your
WrestleMedia
pardon? I sat and had a drink with Nick Aldis.
Oh, well, we were at the kind of
And we
same
met him in
we were at
WrestleCon in
different
Dallas.
like ends of the table.
We've met him about 4 times, Ross. You've been present
Never
most
sat
of
and had
them.
a drink with the man.
Yeah, you
though.
did.
Did I?
Oh, I don't know. I was kind of drunk, but like.
Is this
we
when
were
you
all
asked Big
there.
Dave to do Straight to Hell? I was never with
Well,
Nick
we were
Aldis
sitting
that
next
night.
to Dave Lagana, and then.
I think I must have gone to bed by this point, Jennifer.
Oh well, I had.
I don't know how you remember any of that night.
I wasn't that bad.
You were. I was scared.
Where were you?
You were gonna. I was legitimately worried you were gonna ruin our reputation with Big Dave by going, "Hello." But somehow you managed to hold it together, and he was there.
Professional drunk. See, I just can't remember my name, which is probably all for the best.
It is for the best woman with expressive face,
But yeah,
because we never would have got that
I know. Thanks.
bundle of joy. For
Thanks,
a nickname.
Dave. That's karma. That's what that is. Anyway, happy birthday, Nick. Moving on to the 7th. Happy 61st birthday to King Kong Bundy. There you go.
Yeah.
Headline WrestleMania 2. Good guy. Moving on to the 8th. Happy 31st birthday to Okada.
Kazuchika.
Kazuchika Okada. Lovely, lovely man. Going a bit mental at the minute without his belt, but he'll hopefully get it back.
Happens to us all when we lose our belt. We go a bit mental.
Yeah.
I can only assume. But also on the 8th, happy 36th birthday to Ted DiBiase Jr.
Silence again.
No, but I'm just like, I wonder, literally, I'm just like, I'm sure he's doing well. Like,
I
wonder if
don't know. I have a
he's-
clue what he's doing.
I
but-
wonder if he's doing that.
Just moving it around a bit. Experimenting.
You like Billy Connolly? I like it.
Oh, he's
No.
not doing well, is he, Billy Connolly?
No, he's not. But I just
Oh,
mean like,
God.
I just meant like the
I know, with the
colourful thing.
that just reminded me of his. Is it dementia he's got?
Alzheimer's.
His Alzheimer's.
I think.
Jesus.
Anyway. Oh. Happy birthday,
Sad.
Ted DiBiase Jr.
Oh,
Also
yes.
on the 8th, happy 34th birthday to Keith Lee.
The man of the hour, the king of the ring, intelligence and power, Ross.
A man who looks like, who has the expression of me whenever I walk into Greg's.
Just mystical.
Every time he does that pose in the ring where he's just like,
He looks like he's looking at what he wants to watch. Slightly happy.
I've just seen a lovely
It's been a long
golden
day,
sausage
and
and bean melt.
I'm ready for a pasty.
I've just seen a pristine steak bake.
It's
Are
just
you
like,
joking? No way. Keith Lee is definitely a
He's
ring
basking in
finger
the-
bun.
Basking in the glory of Greg's.
I love it. Oh my gosh, I will never look at him the same way. Amazing. Happy birthday, Keith Lee. Oh, on the 9th, happy 48th birthday to
Ultimate
my
referee diddler.
favourite.
you've missed one.
No, I've not.
Yeah, you
Oh,
have.
Oh, no, I
The
have,
ultimate
sorry.
referee diddler.
I got too excited because the next one's my fave. But sorry, yeah, happy birthday on the 9th to Nick Patrick.
I'm going to tweet him and tell
59.
him.
Dirty
Forgot his
Nick
birthday.
Patrick.
I didn't. I just skipped one.
Dirty.
Go on, explain it.
What?
Why is he Dirty Nick Patrick?
He's the NWO's crooked referee, son. Dirty Nick Patrick.
Is it Nick Patrick who would hit the mat and then sort
Oh.
of flail his arm around as if he was doing
It
the
would
front
be this.
crawl?
It'd be 1, 2, 3.
No,
Oh,
like,
showmanship.
was it?
Oh.
No, 'cause
Guys.
I'm sure he used to do he used to windmill the arm like that and just go like.
No, he used to
"Whoa."
do a weird like that.
Yeah.
Like, I think it's fancy and I like it. So happy birthday, Nick Patrick. Now, happy 48th birthday to my favourite.
Why is he your
Yes.
favourite, Jen?
Because he's my favourite.
Is he a friend, is he?
Yeah.
He
No.
kidnapped a boat full of people and he's taken them out to sea to start his own island nation.
No, I really
He's an
don't.
arsehole, is what
He's
he is.
literally
I'm going to say this
he's
right
become
now.
a warrior chief, and you're like, oh, happy birthday.
The
I
amount
just
of free
love it.
publicity
Leading a ring
I
of
personally
piracy.
gave that man on the Cultaholic Wrestling podcast, and for him not to give us free
Do
tickets
you
to
know
his
what?
boat.
I legit
How
thought,
selfish.
like, I honestly, I was speaking to people and they were like, "Oh, are you coming?" And I thought, and it was people with an in with like Jericho, and I was like,
Who?
"Oh,
Kenny Omega.
no, I'm not saying."
Who?
Kenny
No,
O'Macintosh.
no.
Kenny
It
O'Macintosh.
was like,
Yeah.
like
The
it was
It's
Undertaker.
like Kenny
It was
Omega,
like
but Scottish.
Jack, like who is his tour manager for Fozzy, right? And
Ooh.
it was
Jack
Jack
the Jobber,
maybe.
yeah.
But then he was like, oh yeah, the cruise, and I was like, oh yeah, I would really have loved to go. And he was like, just come, and I was like, is this an invite? And then it wasn't.
No,
apparently.
780 quid
Honestly.
a cabin. Come on.
Yeah.
There was a spell of about 7 weeks, maybe, where I bring it up every single week. We talk
In a
about
very
it.
sarcastic manner.
No!
To be fair, I think it looks cracking.
I saw the pictures. It looks
It did
great.
look
It looks
cracking.
so good.
It was ages ago, though, and he actually, as I said, he kidnapped everybody, took them to a small island, and he's forcing them to commit piracy right now, starting his own wrestling promotion
So-
on an island when nobody's there. They've got
We've
bazookas.
not actually said his name. Happy birthday, Chris Jericho.
I'm
Chris
telling you,
Jericho.
that cruise went missing. Like he's found like a nation.
It's literally just like caught my head. Like he'll be on the boat for his birthday, so everyone who's there can celebrate his birthday.
No, it's
with
his
him.
birthday's now.
His birthday's now.
Oh right,
It's
okay.
the
sorry,
28th
this
of
is the
October
time.
now.
Yeah.
Oh.
He'll be off the boat, hopefully.
Well, no. Happy birthday, Chris
Imagine if he just got
Jericho.
lost on the boat, locked in a room.
I'm telling you, no,
Help.
he stole everybody and he started his own nation of wrestling fans. That's it.
I'm gutted
He's like an
I'm not
island
there.
dictator.
We should have
Ship
been
me
there.
out.
like-
Ship me out.
We
It's
should have
like-
been there.
What do you call it? Is it not Full Metal Jacket? Apocalypse Now. He's like Apocalypse Now.
That's like a war film.
I don't understand.
Yeah,
what's
he's off
going
there
on
just
now.
leading this really
I was
weird
actually
band of
thinking it would
wrestling
be
fans.
more like Lord of the Flies. And
Sort of,
everybody's
yeah.
gonna, like- Anyway, happy birthday,
Mice
Chris
and men,
Jericho.
that's another thing.
Yeah.
Right. Oh,
Why are
let's
you putting that on that way?
back on track. See, there's too much birthday excitement between you guys. Right, anyway, so on the 9th, also happy 25th birthday to Pete Dunne.
Makes you sick, doesn't it?
25.
25.
He's done so much, and he's a cracking guy. So happy birthday, Pete Dunne. Hope you're having a
Halloween
lovely-
pun. The booze await. Boo.
Oh, Boozerweight. Ah, get it. I like it. Did he change
Halloween
his turn
was so long ago.
Probably
Ross.
not. He's
Oh.
a joyless man. Oh, yeah, this is the bloody
Oh, yeah.
God.
Kayfabe is dead.
28th of October here.
Also, well, no, moving on to the 10th. Happy 68th birthday to Cowboy Bob Orton.
Damn right.
Yep.
Mr.
Yeah.
Hepatitis.
What?
C.
Here, they've actually got so many
You
more
can't
birthdays.
just call somebody Mr.
There's so many more.
Hepatitis
No,
C.
because of the Undertaker match where he bled and Taker didn't know that he had hepatitis and Taker almost got it
Almost.
because I never told him.
On the 10th, well, happy birthday to Katarina.
Psycho Clown's girlfriend now on Impact, didn't she?
Is she?
I think so,
Oh,
yeah.
she was going to be Joe Henry's lass.
No, I think
No,
it all
he turned her
imploded.
down.
Yeah.
Did he?
I
Good on him.
did.
Damn Jezebel.
Happy birthday, she's 38. Happy birthday. Also on the
Jezebel.
10th, happy 37th birthday to Ryback.
Ryback actually invented birthdays.
Probably.
Ryback also has a home that he rents out.
You can rent out Ryback's, his place in Las Vegas.
Power of Positivity Townhouse, I think it's
Yeah,
called.
that's it. And
Wow.
you,
In Las Vegas.
yeah, you can go there, and it's covered in those like
Inspirational
inspirational
writing
posters and
posters.
stuff.
Oh, no, too much. Too
Um,
much.
When you're wiping your ass, always go.
Did you
from
see
front
the
to back.
really like in?
It's not inspirational, that's just law.
Did you see the really like tasteless advert he did for
Do you
his
go
weight
front to
loss
back?
pills?
Oh yeah, I do as well. Do you go back to front to back?
Everybody has to go front to back, because otherwise you're mashing it into your junk.
Well, I had a discussion.
Why are we? I don't want
I had
to
a
discuss
discussion
that.
with my pal at home who says he sits, crouches forward, and then goes from back to front,
What?
which I
pinches it
said
off?
was incredibly wrong.
That is
Just
wrong.
get a bidet.
That is wrong. Like,
Thank you for agreeing.
that
with
is not okay.
me. It gave me a
But
sleepless
anyway,
night, I tell you.
Ryback, front to back. Happy
Front to
birthday.
back.
Happy birthday. Also on the 10th, happy 26th birthday to Peyton Royce.
Australia.
Woo.
You bloody bastard.
On the 9th, happy 24th birthday to Leo
Disgusting.
Rush.
Disgusted.
24.
24, whoa. Also on the 9th, happy 55th birthday to
11th.
Phil.
11th.
What did I say?
Ninth.
Did I?
Yeah.
9th daft. On the 11th, happy 55th birthday to Billy Gunn. Whoa.
He's like a
Ageless.
fridge. He's huge. He's massive.
He is tall
Like
and wide.
walking past him at WrestleCon in Dallas, I was like, you don't expect him to be that big. Haven't seen him on TV as a kid, but
Nice.
He's the
massive.
definition, Jennifer, of a daddy.
Okay.
absolute daddy.
He's
Well,
got
he's
a-
definitely a daddy because he's got a son.
I know.
Billy Gunn's son. That's what he's called.
Yeah.
Billy Gunn's son.
Somebody
Anyway.
uploaded an interview with Billy Gunn and Billy Gunn's son instead of calling Billy Gunn's son by his real name,
That is awful.
Mr. Son Jr. What's his name? I forgot.
Austin Gunn.
Austin.
That is a sin.
It was me, Austin.
Happy birthday, Billy Gunn. And then rolling
Finally.
into the last on the 11th, happy 36th birthday to Eli Drake.
Very good looking man.
Very beautiful wolf-like eyes, if I remember correctly.
I tell you what, Jennifer, I walked past him at MediaCon and I thought exactly the same thing.
Right, he does, doesn't he?
I was speaking to a man outside and he was speaking about Eli Drake, and I had to say to him, Eli Drake is a very good looking man.
He
And
is.
that man outside agreed with me.
He is a very good looking man. He's very nice, very quiet, very reserved. I'll try to get some banter with him, but
Are you saying he's crackless, eh?
no, he just was a bit like,
Just a
what is
sackless
going
void
on?
of joylessness.
No, he just was like, why are you talking to me? And I was like, sorry, it's pattern that.
Egotistical prick.
No,
Is that what Jen's saying?
no, oh my goodness.
Quote her on that. Jen Louise, 2018.
Anyway, we are going to go and have a party for the birthday. We're not actually. We're going to go film more episodes. So, happy birthday, Cultaholic.
Happy birthday,
Let us know your
Cultaholic.
favourite
Happy
Cultaholic
birthday,
moment in
Cultaholic.
the comments, because that would be nice. And then also send me the birthday thing as well.
Aye. Don't send me them.
In fact, no, send it to Cultaholic, not to Jen. Send it at Cultaholic. Send some to Jen, but make them
Tag
really
me
badly
in
sung
it.
ones.
Yeah, I'll still find the beauty in it. Bye. So that has been This Week in Wrestling. If you want to follow me on Twitter, you can do so here. If you like what we do here at Cultaholic, then please join our Patreon at patreon.com/Cultaholic. And most importantly, don't forget to subscribe and join us.